Hi guys, what's happening? Katie Churchill, and it is
now
Thursday morning. Wait, hang on. Thursday morning, October, I don't know, 29th, I think. And Jason woke me up this morning because we found a little precious prize that the cat brought in and we rescued. Check it out. There he is. Hi, little chickie. Look at the chickie.
Are you getting your wiener?
No, I'm not. And look. And I think it's really cool to see how trusting a little baby chick can be just in our hands. And it really made me reach out in compassion, because I've seen videos of us taking baby chicks and clawing off their beaks and all sorts of crazy things. And I just know if I had to kill an animal myself, I probably wouldn't eat it, but when someone else does the dirty work and I smell that good smell, I dive right in. So definitely, once you educate yourself and then you get in contact with such precious beings, it kind of changes your perspective a little bit. Or when you see cows drive by in a tight little jail cell. So definitely love on these little precious things, because they teach me a lot. They teach me compassion, and this little one taught me just how trusting. They trust us. They trust us to do the right thing. And if we're in dying need, of survival, I guess that's another thing. If it's live or die, I understand, but we have more than enough food, to survive without taking the life of a little chick. Not to say that that's a little tricky, not to say that plants don't feel pain or don't die when we pull them up. From what I understand and what my channels have communicated with me, that plants have the ability to regenerate themselves. They're more advanced. And animals, you cut off a wing and the wing won't grow back. You cut off a leaf and the plant grows back. So say hello. I don't know if we're going to name him, and I don't know how we're going to find his mommy. I don't know if the mom will reject him now that we've touched him, but I just thought he was beautiful, and I didn't want the kitties killing him. Our kitties are always whacking geckos around and killing geckos, and Maverick's always eating chickens and they're getting the mice. So wanted to reach out and take care of this little one. And I don't know what you guys think about that. I never really looked into the whole vegetarian thing, or when I was younger I did it not because I had done any research, just because I got grossed out by a cartilage that I got in a McDonald's hamburger or something. I was so grossed out, or there was blood or something. I'm like, this is so disgusting. And I would notice I would get so heavy, I'd feel so heavy afterwards. I'd feel so heavy, so I just wouldn't eat it very often. But yeah, so I don't know, that's kind of it's been interesting, especially when you live in the city. For me, at least, when I lived in Chicago, there was absolutely no connection between the grocery store and a farm. You never even saw it. When you went to a zoo or a farm, that was different. That was a petting zoo. It wasn't actually watching the process of what happens. And I think when you actually see that, you kind of reach out a little bit and realize that the earth is so abundant already. So, not to say that I'm perfect, not to say that I don't mess up, and that sometimes I really crave, the protein of animal flesh or whatnot, or the just familiarity of eating all the foods I like. But I definitely, as I become more aware, feel into and understand that you kind of eat based on your vibration, and that at different points your body is kind of telling you to eat different things. But I definitely don't think I could do the job of killing them and then eating. I couldn't do it. And so I guess it's a little bit hypocritical for me to, as soon as there's some barbecue sauce slathered on top of it, to want to dig right in. And yet, you're hungry and you don't want your meal to be ruined sitting there thinking about the dead chicken on the floor or something when you're trying to eat buffalo wings. But just wanted to make that, because it's something that Jason and I have been talking about, because we kind of went on a vegan, sort of total vegan, no eggs or anything. I think we still had dairy, cheese, but no milk. And it was hard. It is hard. I mean, your body like resists that new change, but I did feel better. I noticed though, like when I started eating like burger, like we kind of got off it, like when we had some really intense cleansing and stuff we went through, it was like we needed that meat. Sometimes meat helps release the fire within you. That all of a sudden like your face starts breaking out again, and you definitely get kind of that weird energy buzz, you know, because you're eating death. You're eating along with not knowing who even touched the animals or how the animals were treated or any of that. So I can understand why it might have been a little different if you had your own farm and you raised them and you put love and compassion into them, and out of love, you know, said goodnight to them. So yeah, so just kind of some thoughts, you know, and yet, you know, wanting to try to keep balance and not be totally extreme, and the only thing you can eat is like flax seeds and a blueberry, and you know that we came to Earth to enjoy some of the sense pleasures also of like eating and drinking and other things. So that was what I was thinking about this morning, and my sleepy-eyed, like messy-haired wake up video for you. But yeah, definitely wanted to see what you guys thought and shares kind of our morning. So that's it. Aloha from beautiful Maui bedroom. My Maui bedroom. And I'll come back later. I've got another idea for a movie. Make sure and subscribe to this channel. It's like your KDChurchill.com, and much love. There's much more to come. Stay tuned. Bye-bye.